Hey guys, welcome to the Grass Headazz Podcast with your host, Day. Today I have my reoccurring guest. We know him, we love him. You want to introduce yourself, Dave?
Hey everybody, it's Siren. People know me as Siren the bartender. Some people know me as Black Fabio. I don't know what.
He's known as a lot of things.
You also know me as the Aquarius.
The Aquarius.
Strong knees. You know, you see me in the streets. What's good?
Period. We're not annoying. But anyway, so today we wanted to sit and discuss, which we always talk about anyway, right? We always talk about bettering ourselves, wanting to grow. Yeah, so we wanted to come on here today and discuss some of the things we want to accomplish or achieve in the next coming year. So we're at the end of 2025. It is November. It's about to get cold outside. Some people want to go on hermit mode. We just got done being in Scorpio season, which is a great time for like birth and death. So the cycle of like, coming into who you really are, letting go of the old versions of yourself. So yeah, today we just want to discuss some of the things we want to take with us and some of the things we want to leave behind. So that's what we're going to discuss today. My first question for you would be, what are some of the things that you think you are ready to leave in 2025 and that you don't want to take into 2026? What are you over? What is dead and gone? What is time to leave behind? And how you want to go about that?
To play on what you were saying earlier, and I've been on this discovery of like the universe as far as astrology, different cultures and things like that. I just learned about it being the year of the snake.
Yes.
So I was reading up on it, and it was just like saying how we are basically, it's like a transitional year, and how you're supposed to escape and release certain things.
Yeah.
So things that have been happening in my life or anyone's life or your life, good or bad, was meant to happen this year, because next year is the year of the horse, which is us moving forward. Yeah. And it's so funny, you guys... I have my alter ego is Baddie Stallion, which is a horse.
Oh, yeah.
I have a horse tattoo. So I've been kind of doing the work on myself every year, but this year has been crazy. And it being the year of the snake, it makes sense for me.
Yeah, it makes sense. The shedding.
So, and I also have a horse mermaid tattoo on my thigh. So I've been moving forward in general. Yeah. Also with me being Aquarius in a Libra rising, I always believe the answer to healing at times is moving forward. Like, don't take too much time dwelling on stuff.
Yeah, you always say
because it can, solitude sometimes is good for you, but it can also lead you into a depression.
Yeah, too much of it, yeah.
And you don't get stuff accomplished. And I think sometimes my healthy manner of moving forward helps me kind of push through life. But at times when you're in quiet moments where you're at home or going to sleep, that's when you reflect and you realize I did need that time to myself. Yeah. But in terms of your question, with me, honestly, the enabling, I've been stating that constantly. Yeah. Us as a society, we enable a lot of bad behavior. Yeah. And it needs to stop. Like, if you feel a certain way, please address that. Please speak that out.
Use your throat chakra.
Please vent.
Vocalize that.
You can vent it to a damn stranger. Just get it out.
Write it on a journal.
Releasing energy. Because that toxic energy and that whole you feeling dismissed or hurt, it's inside and it's boiling to come out.
Yeah, it's going to come out.
And mental health has been like a big thing in New York City. Like, people are going crazy off of the smallest thing. And that's because they're enabling people to mistreat them. So for me, enabling definitely stops. Speak up on anything and stand on business. And I used to be the type to myself. And then when I became this more sociable person, especially me being a bartender and realizing that in order to be a good bartender, I had to make social engagements. Yeah. Limiting access, knowing when to say no, knowing when to kind of create a distance within yourself. Because sometimes when you always available, people don't appreciate you. Yeah. And learn that access should be earned and not just given. Because some people, they'll misuse it, they'll use you. And often sometimes when they're showing support, with access, it doesn't always mean it's support. It's really about them.
Yeah.
Like we live in a very selfish time right now, which is okay. I think everybody needs to be some self-love in that way.
Yeah.
But
I think people should be a little self-centered.
Yeah, being a little bit selfish, self-centered is actually a good thing. Even though people say it's bad. But
it's not necessarily.
Sometimes people are always the initiator. They're always the mom, the friend to everybody. And at times they don't have that being reciprocated, especially with me. I'm always the person to come and celebrate people.
Yeah,
to always want everybody to be a part of something.
If you know him.
Even if it's mine, but I'm learning at the end of the day, it's actually hurting me to some extent because people are taking and they're not reciprocating. Like love and everything like that is a two-way street.
Yeah.
So with me, stopping the enabling, limiting the access.
Okay.
And really owning everything that's mine and manifesting more. Like I've been manifesting constantly. This video is an actual manifestation as we move out of the snake year into the horse year.
Yeah.
And standing on business, like seriously, mean what you say. And don't, if you feel like that, whatever you say the first thing is, it is what it is.
It's powerful.
And people that really value you and respect you, they will meet you where you at and try to comprehend where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Someone that's not willing to comprehend or take accountability is not for you.
Yeah, because they don't respect your boundaries.
Yeah,
they don't respect you. Yeah.
This year, which I feel like every year is so funny, is the year of the snake.
Yeah.
The snakes believe in shedding skin.
Yeah, we said that earlier.
I've been shedding skin every month. Getting not even forcefully getting really people, but they just been falling out naturally.
Yeah.
When the universe sees that you're doing work on yourself and you're coming from a place of love, the creator would just naturally remove people out your way.
Absolutely.
For you to love yourself though, you know not to bring them in.
Yeah.
So stop the enabling.
Limit the access.
Limit the access.
Okay.
And remove those who are not for you, and it's shown through actions, not words. So
I know that's right. That's really where we at. Yeah, no more time for the BS. We have, like you said, I want to touch on the standing on business. Like you just said, you shedded all that skin. You're finally coming into knowing your worth, knowing who you are. You want to stand on that.
And whatever your intuition or your first feeling is the true feeling.
Yeah.
You know, anytime it can change.
I do second guess a lot though.
Yeah, but no, whatever you feel is what you feel because that's your intuition speaking. And people, they're so busy enabling that they're not living in their truth. But a person that, differences happen, but someone that really respects you, because everything starts from respect, they will hear you out and you both can take accountability and move forward. But if that person's not doing that and constantly dismissing you and not hearing you out, they're not for you. Yeah, it's not even trying to get rid of them. They're not for you. You got to keep going. Move forward. Yeah.
Move forward.
Yeah, move forward.
I know that's right.
We in the horse.
Because also more people, and like you said, like the more you are respecting yourself and loving yourself and standing in who you are and not letting nobody mess that up for you or just compromising too much of yourself for people and not receiving that in return, you're going to find those people. You're going to find those reflections.
Yeah, mirror reflections.
You're going to find those mirror reflections once you start really standing up for yourself, believing in yourself. Like living for yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to find that reflected back to you. It's like universal law.
We had this conversation the other day. Sometimes you don't know what to do or how to go about stuff until it's bad.
Oh yeah.
So
how you said it exactly though? You kind of
ate the way actual words.
It flowed so nice.
You don't know how good you have it until you had it bad. Something in that regard.
Yeah. It's true.
So don't be defeated or in certain situations or people. Those are lessons that you needed to know in order to
reach
get
that level.
That higher frequency or that higher love of thyself.
Period.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
You know us.
Yeah, we so motivated. That's I'm going to be honest, I've been not falling off when it comes to my creative projects and stuff like this, but when I tell you Siren has been so motivating to me and just so
we motivate each other.
Yeah, we do, but he's like, no, Tej, I need you to step into it. I need you to do it. And I'm like, okay. right. I would do it.
But I was so funny. I was reading on the because you know I'm obsessed. We're actually both obsessed with astrology.
We are.
I was reading on the
astrology.
Aquarius and Aries dynamic.
Yeah. I see the video.
And they said that we have that dynamic where we bounce off of each other.
Yeah.
And we both just are so ready and willing. Like, I think that's one of the biggest things about our chemistry and our relationship.
Yeah.
We're always ready. There's no hesitation. Like,
literally.
If I be like, babe, I need you, she's like, okay, tell me when. Same with her.
Yep.
We just ready. So you need friends that are just on the same timing as you.
Yeah.
If they're not, that's not a problem, but
just let them know. Be in communication with your friends. Say if you don't have the space for that right now, like you kind of need to like you said before, go in a solitude state. That's okay because people go through stuff. Right?
Yeah, but state that.
That's what I was gonna say. Just have a communication, have a rapport with your friends so that they'll know what you're going through.
And I realized too, like when you're getting to know people, you realize not everybody is aligned with you, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Because certain people are just not compatible for each other. Like, you know, I think a lot of people pleasers, they believe in being friends with everybody, but certain people don't match their vibe. Honestly, I've had a lot of different people come in my life. You're one of the few people that matches my vibe. Like, we're always willing to explore life.
Just our conversations too. Like, we have such a great communication. Like, it's so flowy.
We're very direct,
and we don't always agree with each other. That's the thing too. We're not yes men to each other.
No.
If he do something, I'm about to say, and if I do something, he checked me just now before.
Yeah,
checked me just now walking here.
Yeah, and I feel like, I don't know, I don't want to put too much on Aquarius and Aries, but we both have that very direct energy where people,
we do.
At times they think we're offensive.
They think we're offensive. They think it's harsh.
Yeah, so we're both coming from astrology sign of truth and directness. Yeah. And we just own it and we move on. Yeah. And then we have that excitement too, which I love.
We do.
I just love. Those people that think astrology is fake. Yo.
No, we live by that. We swear by. No, but because it makes so much. It's like math. It's like the math to life. It's equations.
You know why? Because it coming from the universe, and I'm a creature of the universe. So I'm going to believe any type of spiritual, universal law language there is. These things were meant and created for a reason. And, you know, anything in life, why deny it? So...
Especially if you see so many synchronicities, so many patterns, like that sign's gonna act like this. We know this. That's not, you know what I'm saying? We know. It helps us know.
But I think what makes it different is people's life experiences, especially if their trauma, their upbringing.
That part too.
The moon rising, but really it's what your life is, your life experiences. Some people they're not doing the work on themselves. Because I've met Aquarius that totally fit the bad versions of Aquarius, and it's because they haven't done the work to be their better self, basically.
What's a bad version of Aquarius, real quick?
Very
what's the difference between one that's healing and one that's not?
So most Aquarius, they're very independent, very free spirited, very innovative, very fun, very observant. A bad version would be one that is narcissistic, self-absorbed, even with all the fixed signs, very stubborn. They can't seem to take accountability. And this is like the biggest one that people think Aquarius are. They think we're very cold-hearted and we disappear, which they do. A lot of Aquarius cannot deal with confrontation. Oh, wow. And they avoid stuff by ghosting and disappearing. And when they do speak on truth, it's way late and it's coming from a very hostile and aggressive manner because they don't know how to speak up.
Oh, they're not. Okay.
Yeah, it's like
they're not
a boom, boom,
confrontational.
boom. Yeah, because they're so busy like, okay.
Because is it that humanitarianness too? They don't want to like stir up too much.
They don't want to get attached. So we're like the sign of like kind of no attachments. We like stuff to be on we're the hippie intellectual sign. So we like to keep our space.
Y'all are.
And it's often hard for us to keep relationships or dynamics because we like to keep a distance all the time.
Okay.
And then we present in a non-emotional way.
It's so crazy because you're like total opposite.
Yeah, because I did the work on myself and I'm also a Cancer moon, but I was confronted by my uncles who are Sagittarius, who are very direct.
Very direct.
And the people that love you, regardless of what the fuck your sign is, they're gonna tell you like that's not cool. Absolutely. And I used to move in that manner where I was just so aloof, so concerned with myself. And I just did not want to confront anybody. I would not speak up. I'll just be around you, just going with what you feel, knowing damn well that you're completely wrong. So, and I always played that aloof airhead thing. And I have airhead tendencies, but I'm very intentional and smart.
Very smart.
Aquarius, we're like house cats too. Like, we see everything.
You're
we just
very
don't speak on it.
Yeah.
But me today, I speak on everything because I don't want no one thinking that like I'm coming from a place out of nowhere. I'm telling you from the gate.
Yeah.
What's going on?
And I really admire that trait of you because I have in my people pleasing era, I would wait so long. People done did me dirty multiple times, and until I reached that breaking point, it's just like
enabling. Yeah, but what I like about Aries though, you guys, okay, I like that you said it's using your people pleasing era, but I don't see Aries as a people pleasing sign.
Yeah, we're not.
Because you guys, when you guys don't want to do something,
we don't do it. That's the thing. It was kind of
when y'all want to do something, y'all do it. Y'all either mad loyal or don't give a fuck.
Don't give a fuck. Yeah. So it's kind of like that's why my cutoff game is strong. So when it gets to that point, it's like, nah, you're done. You're done.
Y'all don't hesitate. Y'all say what y'all feel.
So nowadays, you see how direct I am now about what I want. If I'm not feeling something, I'll be like.
And I think that's the issue with the world we live in. Everybody's super sensitive.
They are. Yeah,
it is
traumatized. And it's like, I don't want to blame, but it's kind of like we all have to do that inner work for us to get out of that.
Yeah, but I value the people that are direct on how they feel, how they feel about stuff. Even if they're not in that level of healing. Yeah. Like, just use the example, the men that's like, I don't want kids. I don't want a monogamous relationship. Yeah. I really just want to be free, have sex. Yeah. Like, people are showing you who they are, so believe them. Whatever they say they are, believe them. It should not trying to be some type of grace or trying to explain who they are.
No, they said this, but I think they don't mean it. I used to do a lot of that. People would literally tell me, like you just said, who they are, what they plan on doing, and I would be in my head rapping it something else. I'd be like, for what I want to believe from it, I'd be like, no, they don't really mean that. Like, if a guy say, like, I don't really think we should be dating, but in your head, because he give you a little time and energy, you think, stuff like that. Yeah. So you get wrapped up in it. But like you said, you believe, people show you who they are, you believe them the first time.
And I also learned from you and our close friend, when you speak stuff into existence, you have to be careful. Yes. Because you can literally manifest that and be that. So if a guy's saying, I don't want a relationship, but he intentionally deep down does want one, that means that he already manifested that he didn't want one. Yeah, so don't speak stuff into existence that you don't want out. Yeah, like, I've been trying to be mindful of that, change my thought process, and like stop speaking stuff.
Yeah, like, but why would he do that though?
Because his trauma, he hasn't taken the time to heal that person.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying so not to just say it.
Yeah, he's leading from a place of trauma versus leading from a state of like positivity.
Right. Okay.
And affirmations.
Okay.
Like, lately, I've been on the 4 A's: assignment, alignment, abundance, and affirmation.
Yeah. So. I just asked that because it was like, if a guy, from what I like when we talk about, like, if a guy really wants a girl, he's gonna say it and just do the action.
Yeah, he's saying it and doing it.
Right.
Because he's already put out that good affirmation already.
Right.
But if he's stating like, oh, I don't want nothing. Because some people, they're really hurting. They really do want something more.
I see what
you're
saying.
They're so like, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's not doing the work on themselves.
They're
so traumatized, trying to be a victim, misleading people. And then, like, they secretly do want that. But you already put out that you're not worthy of that type of love. So, if you're a person that worked on themselves, why would you want to be aligned with that type of person?
Exactly.
Because they're now putting you in their trauma, and that's not fair to you.
That's not.
Nobody's anyone's counselor.
No.
So
I know that's right. Yeah. Can't fix nobody. But okay, let's get to the next question.
We get
I know we the whole thing, but listen, that's what we do. That's me. When me and Siren get on here,
you're gonna get like several answers in one question. Yeah.
But okay, hon. So the next question I have is, so just to give a quick context, I know he gave a brief description or like intro to who he is, but he's an event coordinator. He's a beautiful, amazing mixologist. His drinks is great. So I do want to shout him out real quick. He runs his event series called Unplugged, right? That he's been having throughout the year. Siren Unplugged. Excuse me. And then that will be linked in the description. So all his information, all his IG pages with all his businesses will be linked. But I do want to touch on that because I just have seen you. I don't want to keep talking about how proud I am of you or how much admiration I have for what you do and what you've been doing for yourself and how hard you go for yourself. But I've just seen you since we've been hanging out this past couple months. I've just been so like in awe of how much you have just built for yourself and for yourself, by yourself, and just have been pushing yourself so much. And it was just like, wow. So I want to say, how was that like to just really keep going? What pushes you to keep going, and what kind of strengths have you built in the process of really taking this past year, 2025? And then we talk about you just like, I'm for me. I'm doing what I got to do for me, my future. I'm a priority. So how has that been for you, and what kind of things have you taken away from yourself this past 2025 as you reflect?
And what's crazy, I'm still battling with that.
Really?
I present in that way because I created the name Siren to separate my true self. Mm-hmm. And with me manifesting Siren and being that person, I learned to separate them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Siren became the person I always wanted to be.
Yeah.
Because me as Samir, I still battle with that. Like learning how to like want things for myself, especially as Black people. We come from a place of lack at times. Mm-hmm. And some of us, we have never been in spaces where we took charge or spaces of abundance.
Yeah.
So, especially with my background, I've always worked in luxury places, and I've always seen myself as a Cinderella in a sense. Like, when is it my turn? And I realized the turn won't never happen unless you take control. Like, we live in a society, it's not going to be given to you. I don't care how beautiful you are or how your friend has it. Everyone in life, especially as a Black person of any diaspora, you have to take control. And I got tired of being dismissed, not speaking up, them telling me how much I worth, getting fired, getting hired. It was always a constant battle. And then I fell into doing the events because someone reached out to me, and I immediately, once again, moving forward, I was like, okay. Somebody was like, I'll catch you on the next one. I'm like, next one? So I was like, okay, let me do it. And then instead of me kind of like being so analytical and critical, I relied on my community. I was like, okay, I was aligned in life to get into this position to do that. Like sometimes, honestly, it's already written for you. You just have to keep going. And that's what I did. So I knew I had a connection with the people, and I would constantly always be on Instagram watching people and stuff and engaging. And, I just kept doing it. So honestly, consistency was my support system. Engagement was mine. And I just lived in the moment.
He's very in the moment.
Yeah, but I try to be intentional with my events because I feel like there's like a whole bunch of people creating spaces with no intentional effort. Like, we got to be more than just some Hennessy and some chicken wings. Like, that's cool like too if you like that. But there's a lot of people that's battling mental, financial, physical. Like, they need spaces where they can celebrate amongst people. And the best healing is really done in community. It's not done by yourself. And I try to create spaces where that we can showcase local talent. And music is healing as well. Spaces where there's conversation, spaces where there's elevated cocktails, and spaces where with my event, it's never the same thing. It's always a different theme. There's always a different location. So I'm inviting guests to different experiences. It's a monthly pop-up where you get to experience a different bar in Brooklyn or lounge. I go as far as mental health, wellness, beauty, paint, and sip. I had an event where it was a women's month event. I had a holiday event.
We have yoga there. You have yoga.
I've done yoga. I've done Orisha dancing. I've done Brazilian dancing. I've done just regular hip hop dancing. I've done violinists. I've done drummers, guitarists. I've done Nigerian food. I've done all type of things. So my thing is there's so much versatility in us as people of color that we shouldn't just be limited to a DJ and Hennessy and a $20 cover charge.
Period.
Like we are, so my event is more of a cultural experience, and especially living in New York City, like us as Black people, we have to stop being in a box. We're all so diverse.
Yeah.
Like I'm Panamanian and French Caribbean. She's Black and Bayesian.
Yeah.
Those two, yes, we share the same in skin tone, but we have two different cultural backgrounds.
Yeah.
So I love showing the versatility in being Black or a person of color. And that's what honestly I just want to show the world what we can have in my own way. And we also have to make use of what's in front of us.
Yeah.
We want to go to Paris and Brazil. Let's make a Paris and Brazil right here in Brooklyn.
I know that's right. No, that's a great point.
Why do I need to go to Rio? Let me go find my people in Rio and make a Rio event.
Yeah. New York is such a mixing pot of just so many creatives, so many talented people of different cultures. Like like you said, why can't we have that here? Like why can't we
sometimes we don't have it. So we come together as a people and we create our own experiences. Yeah. And I try to make sure I capture that by having videography. So I've worked with videographers, photographers, I've worked with poets, I've worked with hosts. So honestly, the event kind of exposed me or connected me to a whole bunch of creatives. I never see myself in a creative space. Like I fell into bartending out of survival. And then eventually, because I stay true to my heart, I became more about it on a creative level and a soul level. So now I'm connecting with different souls. Absolutely. And people always leave feeling fulfilled and enlightened.
And feeling like we just like came together as like a community. It's like such a safe space for people to just let loose. I noticed at your events, people are just being them. People just feel free to be themselves. And nobody has to show up as anybody but.
And I'm not above anyone. And I'm always open to collaborate with everybody. There's so many people that do creative things personally in their home that I'm like, okay, let's all come together and make something beautiful.
Make something bigger.
So the versatility in Black culture, and as far as the diaspora, can create something so artistic that we have a Siren Unplugged each month. Yeah. So it's not just about me, it's about just celebrating people coming together and showing culture. So that really is my event. So to answer the question, it was really just to have something for myself and bring people together to have what I call a luxury abundance experience. Yeah. So you can never just get one thing from my event. You're going to it's going to be multifaceted. So I'm like a multifaceted person. So I need to feel fulfilled. So I did it for myself. And I always say at every event I have, be the community that you seek within. Yeah. So it starts with you. And then everybody will see that and they'll come together. So what gave me the strength was having something for myself. Yeah. Yeah, because I got tired of just working for other people. Yeah. Like the power that you have when you have done something for yourself, it makes you feel empowered and confident. And I literally just made a year. Doing my own things. Like I have a whole umbrella. I have Siren Unplugged, Siren Physique. I have Siren Cocktails, which is my mobile business. And then I eventually do want to have my own social lounge, which is a play on Siren Unplugged. I want to have my own kind of like a beauty fitness boutique where you get skincare and fitness. And I want to make sure that my Siren Cocktail mobile brand fits into like a signature cocktail, which will be sold worldwide.
I know that's right.
I want to have like a upscale diaspora hired mobile agency that's providing elevated experiences, not just an open bar experience. Like I played with so many flavors from lychee, sorrel, ginger, cucumber. Like my menu looks like a freaking abundance of a garden. Yeah, it too. Yeah, like I've played with every flavor. So every people have asked me like, how you go about making your menus? I get inspired every day. And I'm like, how can I turn this into a cocktail? So with my cocktails, I like to have literally 5 or I would say 4 or more ingredients. I want you to be like, whoa, I can only get this here. So yeah, and then my play is a merman. So all my menus have my AI merman aquatic image on it. So I try to provide a Afrotopia, merman, futuristic
mystical
vibe.
Ethereal.
I want us to see more than the presence, because sometimes the present right now is gray, but
you can use your imagination, like you can dream up the world that you want to live, you know what I'm saying?
And that's why I love astrology and just mermaids and fairies and things like
creatures,
that. Because it makes you escape the reality. Sometimes in order to get to your dreams or a higher place,
absolutely,
we have to
gotta dream bigger.
Manifestation and just seeing something beyond where we're in. And if you can see it, it can happen.
It can happen. You ate that whole spirit.
If you see it, it can happen.
If you see it, it can happen.
I see it.
And so it will be.
It's gonna be.
I know this. Well, you're reminding me, Aaron.
We're gonna be on her farm in the middle of Fiji.
Oh, Lord, not Fiji.
We're gonna be taking my private jets to Thailand and Bali and India and the south of France and in Rio and Bahia.
Oh, Lord.
Having Siren plugs everywhere around the world.
And global.
Yeah.
No, but
you guys are all invited.
All invited. Literally everyone's invited, but like that's amazing. Like, and it's like
all inclusive.
Oh gosh, listen. But I just think that's one of the reasons why I just love having you, even just on camera. Whether it's your, and then also he didn't even mention this. Siren has his own pod that he dropped.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So Siren Talk.
Actually, I was inspired by you.
Oh, really?
Because she put me on her first episode.
Yeah.
And we have these conversations constantly.
Literally
have
constantly.
Friends around you that you can have a safe space to have conversations like these.
Yeah.
Like intellectual intimacy conversations where we're always like, this needs to be on camera.
Always, yep. Yeah. That's what we said.
Because there's people that feel the way we feel, or there's people that need to be exposed
to this
that
way of
level
thinking.
Conversation.
Absolutely, yeah.
So
absolutely,
I was inspired by you, but mine is more panel based.
Yeah.
I had my event on mental health.
Yep.
So I like, because Siren Unplugged, and that's nothing too, when you are developing something, it has to stick to like a brand.
Yeah, that's the next question I have. But touch on it. Yeah.
I like, because I come from like a background of skincare and beauty retail, so I've always loved brands.
Yeah.
So every brand needs to be their own, because at times people can get it all lost.
Yeah.
So my thing, Siren Talk, which is Siren Talk, Sip, Heal, and Talk. I did my first podcast in October. Yeah, so it was based on mental health at Brooklyn Tea. And it was super successful. I brought 4 different creatives from 4 different backgrounds, and we had a conversation on mental health. So my podcast and my Siren Unplug event is coming from a place of community.
Yes.
I think yours is more coming from a place of like personal one-on-one connection.
Yeah, it's coming on a more intimate. Yeah, they're both
but
personal.
But yours is probably on a more intimate level.
Yeah.
Mine is more on a community level.
Yeah.
So because I feel like that's where my brand is more for.
Yeah.
Community based.
Yeah.
So.
So touching on that, we just talked about it too. You mentioned before how the reason why you build like the way you build your brand is because you want it to be a reflection of you. Like it's Siren in a space. And I think we had this conversation before because I was talking to one of our other friends about it. And that's one of the things I've been struggling with, as I think I told you. It's like I would love to be more active in my community in the ways that you do, like more physically, like you're physically creating those spaces, you're curating, you had the experience, you know what you wanted to emulate, you know what you wanted to give your people, right? You know what you had to offer your community, which is great, curated, beautiful events, your drinks, like everything that you do is so intentional. So I wanted to ask for the viewers, even just me right now, because I'm right now in a space where I do want to be an active member of my community, like one of the lead, like I want to be more of a leader role, right? And I think I do that by just kind of like the way I am in general. I feel like I just stand so much in my own, like I'm so true to myself, that sometimes that alone can be a factor for other people looking at you like you might be a leader, because you're showing people how to live authentically to themselves. So I think I'm pretty good at that part. But I want to still one day develop like more of a brand or more of something that I can show that like people can like really come to and physically like see, okay, Deja, this is what you're doing. This is what I'm coming to you for. And I like how you said that, you know, your brand is just you. It's just you in a space. So for people that's also looking to like build community and want to be actively a part of building it or leading it, what advice do you have for people that are trying to really build their brands and really trying to be an active part of other people's journey, I guess, to self-actualization? Or like how would you tell people or give advice to somebody who's trying to build that type of community where everybody can, you know, come together and just be themselves and grow their own self? Like, what do you give that to somebody looking for that leadership role?
Honestly, you're doing the work already, because it's like I said, community starts with you.
Yeah.
So you have to first create spaces for you to be comfortable to be yourself first.
Right.
You're doing the work. Being comfortable, being verbal.
Mm-hmm.
Another level is being comfortable in social environments. A lot of people are not comfortable in social environments.
Mm-hmm.
The term introvert,
mm-hmm.
I'm a homebody, I don't trust people.
Yeah.
All those things, they're not horrible things, but in order to be a community leader or to build a platform in where you want to be more of a community kind of event coordinator or whatnot, you have to put yourself in sociable spaces.
Right.
So it can be as simple as having conversations with people that you don't know. And then also getting comfortable in groups or going to like group type of events where you're able to engage with people.
Yeah.
And then just start with something that you absolutely are passionate about.
Yeah.
And then as it all aligns, you'll get there. I kind of started because I kept being in spaces, especially being a bartender, where I was constantly around people. It's to the point like I'm the only bartender for the night, and I'm literally making 100 cocktails. And I'm in a cocktail bar where everybody has eyes on me, and I have to engage with everybody that's at the bar, behind the bar, and walks in. Yeah, that's so it kind of felt into me. I remember like working at one of these bars, and like literally, that's why I kind of built my own stuff, because I was building someone else's legacy and not getting any credit for it.
Absolutely.
Like I was pushed into,
most of us do,
pushed into a situation where people don't realize that hospitality, that engagement, literally is the reason why you're making money. Yeah. Especially in New York City. You can go anywhere and get a cocktail, but can you get an experience? Can somebody make you feel some way? And that's when I was realizing like, oh, whoa, I was meant to fall into this this space where I'm able to create Siren Unplug. Yeah. So it really starts with you. Yeah. And just little by little, because you're already doing the work. And also too, show up for your people. A lot of people, they claim like they're such a friend and they don't show up for people. And then they wonder why no one shows up for them. So yes, it starts with you, but also come from a place where you can show up for others. Absolutely. And a person that can show up for others can also create a space for community. Like showing up for others is the base of community. Yeah. If you can't show up for others, there's no community. Actually, there's a lot of people that are in spaces where they own a bar or they own a restaurant. Yeah. And they're coming from a place of money. Yeah. And that people can filter that out. Yeah, of course. And I think that's the problem with today's time. We have a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners, but they're not coming from a place of community. They're not. That's why everyone is complaining and everything feels gray. I do want to mention too that things like this, like my mom and dad used to own a business. Well, they still do. It's still a business. They're a rental hall. And they used to go to these things every, I think, Wednesday of the month, and it's called Red Robin. So they would go to each black-owned business in like the neighborhood. Would go to each businesses, and they would support each businesses, like kind of like that. So things like that also to work to like hold yourself accountable. It could be like more like, okay, all of the business owners, we're gonna go to this one. We're gonna all chill out. And once again, they're showing up for others,
for community. Yeah, they're all black businesses. Yeah. We all want to support each other. Let's really make this a thing. So things like that is dope too.
Once again, you be the community that you seek.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't.
I thought that was dope.
You can't be expecting people to show up for you when you can't even show up for them.
You're not showing up for them.
It starts as simple as you giving a comment on an Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I like.
You
know, when you come from a generous place, you will get generosity back to you.
That person always support me. I'm gonna show up to their thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna support. Okay.
Because I've met people like literally several years ago. I could count on my hands, and they literally show up. Yeah, and they even go out their way and be like, "Babe, I can't make this one. I'm gonna make the next one." People are saying that. It's just like that experience, that connection. It could be that conversation. Literally, will change the tone on their day, their life,
and they remember that.
And try to be a friend of people. Not saying an actual friend. Try to come from a friend.
A genuinely kind place. Like,
like a friend energy exchange.
Yeah.
That way you can intentionally or without being intentional, just create a space of people feel comfortable.
Just be a good-hearted person type shit. Like, people feel that and they like, oh, I like this person. I'm gonna show up to their thing. I'm gonna support them.
And to be honest with you, like me being a bartender, I was kind of being a therapist. I had people like,
you told me that.
Grown people crying my arms about relationships, dating dynamics, losing their job, losing their home, just going through it, and they would literally come to see me
and confide in you. Yeah.
What days you there? I'm like,
you was their favorite bartender.
Yeah, so my schedule was rotating around, and then I was in a hostile environment where I didn't even know I was going to work. What days I work? So I was like, you know what? Okay, I gotta start creating my own opportunities because this keeps happening. These employers are not on my side.
Yeah.
And I think we live in a society now that you must have something of your own.
Yeah.
Any passion and talent that you have
to have something of your
own.
You
can profit from that.
Yeah, anything. That's what I'm learning now too. It's like, I think
the real profit is coming from a place of passion.
That's true.
Yeah, it's not coming from a place of survival and money. Survival and money gets you by so far. It burns out. But passion lives like forever. And people can see that.
Yeah.
And like those who are doing the work on themselves, they will be intentional about what spaces they're in.
Yeah.
So the places are coming from like the people that's coming from survival and money, their businesses never last. Yeah, even if it does, something is going to happen.
Yeah. Or like they just have they have like a turnover, like employees come and go, or like they just
any place that has employees come and going is a red flag.
That is a red flag.
I think people are not being intentional. Mm-hmm. But those who are intentional, they stop going and they stop supporting.
They'll see it. Yeah.
Because there's people that literally have stated to me, I haven't been back to that bar since you left. They're like, where you at? So
what bar are you at? Where you going?
Yeah, and I have to tell them I'm not at a bar. They're like, also, what are you doing? And I was like, well, I have my events.
Siren Unplugged.
Okay, I'm going to show up. And if they don't show up, they DM me, they comment. Mm-hmm. They make their presence known. There's different ways of making your presence known. Your presence known is not always about being present. No. It's just about being supportive and showing up for people in different ways. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well. Let me see. Do you have any questions for me? I did want to and further in the future as I make more episodes, especially when I'm talking to people, there will be solo episodes as well. I'm just getting started. I'm new. I'm fresh at this. The concept was good. I have so many dope people in my life. But as far as being a hostess, I'm still trying to find my lane and find like my zhuzh, my flow. And I think. And
that's beautiful that you own that. Even though I see her as that person. Especially with her being an Aries, like you're the first to do it. You're always the first. Like she was the first to do this, and I just went behind it. My thing is like, stop. With you, honestly, she's such a leader. You're such a boss. You're so wise. You're one of the smartest people I know. My only thing about you is like she comes from a place of strength and boldness, and then she'll come from a place like just learning. No, babe. Keep that in your head. You're doing. Yeah. No, babe. So stop self-doubting yourself. That's to anybody and her.
Yeah.
And stop speaking that to existence because the more you speak it, the more it's becoming.
I know. The more it's going to like hold me back.
The thing is like you are moving like a leader and people that are in your circle right now are seeing that the leader in you. but you're still seeing that inner child that's like self-doubting, especially with you being a baby child, 7.
Yeah.
So I get it, but I think that's something that you need to shed.
Yeah.
It's the year of the snake.
I know, we gotta shed that shit. Yeah.
In the horse year, that person you can't even see yourself like that.
Okay.
That needs to stay in your head. Yeah, because I don't see that, girl. I like to also to align yourself with people that are winners, people that are going to celebrate you, support you. Yeah. And also, they got to be doing the work themselves too. Everybody needs to be on the same train. Yeah. If you're on the express train, we all got to be in the express train. We all have to. It won't work the other way. Because the people that's on the bus stop, they will delay you.
Yeah, so you're just telling me like, gotta believe in myself. I can't have that doubt because then it's gonna hold me back. Yeah. I have to step. If I'm gonna step in it, I gotta step in it.
Stop being the villain to your hero.
The way you say stop being the villain.
It's so crazy. This guy, I was trying to get to know him. He was like, "You're mad quirky."
Quirky.
Yeah, and it's so crazy. I have an obsession with housewives. And my favorite housewives are the ones that's kind of delusional. Like, I love not delusional to the point you're crazy.
I know what you mean.
A little delusion to escape the reality. Yeah. If you can believe it and see it, you can dream it, it could be. So that little bit of delusion can create an abundance of
opportunities, blessings, yeah.
Yeah, so you're over there being a hater to yourself, nothing's gonna happen.
Hater. I know.
Yeah, and you need friends that be like, oh no, stop doing that. Yeah. Like, babe, you got this. Any friend that's like, oh, well, maybe next time. That's not your friend. That's a hater.
It be people like that.
That's a hater. And to be honest with you, 9.5 out of 10 people are haters. They're haters. If they can't even share your shit, support your shit, tell you you're wonderful, you're amazing, they're haters. And the real haters is because they don't have that for themselves. And the ones that's bragging about themselves is because they're trying to make themselves believe it. If someone's naturally, organically giving love and moving in a space and being intentional about themselves and like, yo, girl, what's up? Let's get this money. Let's do this thing. Yeah. Those are the people you need to align yourself with. Yeah. And it's okay to feel like, okay, I don't have that at the moment. Yeah. But don't be continuously saying that. I don't say that you say that, but I've heard that come out of you.
A couple times.
Yeah, because once again, we're still trying to heal that inner child of ourselves. Yeah. You came from a place where you're like the 7th child, and it's like you're kind of fighting to be heard. But that's not the dynamics you have right now with the people that you're around.
I know.
Like, I only know that because you told me that about yourself. The person I know is this girl that is a nomad. She's traveled. She's done everything first. Like, I aspire to be that person. Like, the fact that you're fearless to travel, I don't feel comfortable in that space because I need a place of security. Like, I come from a survival place where, like, I am the person in charge of my lifespan. You're coming from a place where I'm not a prisoner to that. I want to see the world. I want to see life. So I think we need to think with that head. Like, there's multiple egos of ourselves, and that ego of yourself is fearless. This girl that is comparing herself to other people, you don't have to push her to the back. Like, no shade. And like, I guess it's like, I could be seen as quirky or delusional, but we have so many different versions of ourselves.
We do.
So
we do.
The version of myself that's so bold to make events and come up with an agency and manifest all these businesses.
All these things.
I need to be that person when it comes to traveling. Like, I don't travel at all, but everybody that meets me is like, where are you from? Because they see me not from here. So that means that they see me in a greater light than I see myself.
Absolutely. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So, for 2026, my affirmation and blessing is going to be traveling.
I know that's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I want
it don't have to be a big travel. Put that money aside. Like, I keep saying to myself, I want to go to Brazil. I want to go to France. I want to go to Thailand. I want to go to South Africa. Those are countries that I've been obsessed with geography since a kid, but those are places I aspire to be at. Yeah. But I know I could afford Puerto Rico right now, so I'll do Puerto Rico. You got to start small. Or let me just go to DC. Like, something so small.
Facts, yeah.
Yeah, but see, for you, that's so freely to do. But for you, everybody has their own things they challenge with, but like we can't continuously keep saying that because if we keep saying that, we'll be that.
I know.
The universe is like, okay, you're not ready.
That's the level you think of yourself. We're gonna hand you that.
Yeah,
we're gonna hand you what you said you want.
Yeah, and if you're moving from a place of abundance,
that's
like,
you're gonna get
the
abundance.
universe is like, okay,
there you go. You can handle this.
You can handle it.
Right.
And that's the thing with me. Like, so many things were coming at once, abundantly for me. Yep. I was just like, oh shit, I'm ready.
He was always ready.
Yeah, and even if you're not ready, I'm ready. I'm
gonna get ready.
Yeah, I be looking in the mirror like, okay, I got this. Even if I don't. I learned that with bartending too. Like bartending New Year's, even all that.
Oh yeah.
I could not show these people that I was like, having anxieties, which I did.
You did.
But I knew at the end of the day, I had to get the job done. So sometimes you gotta like fake it till you make it.
You do.
You gotta psych your mind in to be like, we got this.
Yeah.
And I've been in situations where I had no choice. So do not be a prisoner to your self-doubt. Your self-doubts will delay you always. And then you'll look back and be like, damn.
Yeah.
You the smartest person in the room, but the idiot in the back has the delusion and the mental and the confidence to get shit done. Majority of honestly, our president is like slow. The fact that he has gotten to presidency twice, that already shows you self-confidence is the key to success.
Yeah.
Self-doubt is the key to delayed. Not saying you won't get to it, but it won't happen that quick.
It won't happen quick.
Yeah, so I'm constantly having these conversations with myself, and I'm speaking it out loud, not just to my circle of people, but to myself. Having conversations with yourself. But you definitely got it. I don't see you as that girl that can't. I see you as, like, you're already creating community spaces. You show up for me constantly. You show up for others constantly. But you have to know who to show up for correctly, because that access, people will you use your access because you enabled them to think that you're something to play with. So but you got it, babe.
Thank you.
She's like my little sister too.
No, literally.
But even that term is not correct, because little sister just means under. You're my sister, so we gotta change our wording. I'm younger, so I have time.
You talk about this.
No. I'm no different than Beyonce. I'm no different than Obama. Only thing see numb in me is that they believed in themselves and they got to it. That's
a fact.
There's no hierarchy. And that's the problem. If we all supposed to be believing God or don't, the Creator does not create a hierarchy. We are all equivalent.
You're right. Yeah,
like
we
that's
too
why
used to doing that. Yeah.
I think you got to change your mindset, because you've been the little sister for so long. But you ain't nobody's little sister. You are your own queen, and that's the thing. I've heard her say, "I'm a queen." So if you're a queen is not saying I'm a little sister. If I'm a king, I'm not saying I'm working for this person. No, I'm here for a job. Kings do their own stuff. Kings and queens do their own stuff. So if you see yourself or manifest to see yourself in that hot frequency,
that light, right?
You have to start investing in yourself. Like, you have to start creating your own stuff. And nothing happens overnight.
Yeah.
It can start with two people. And I'm as I'm speaking to you in the audience, I'm speaking to myself as well. I have to remind myself I'm a king.
Yeah.
I decide my own destiny. I create my own blessings. And I'm nobody's little brother. Okay, yes, but meaning in life. Yeah. I'm not moving like a little brother. I'm moving like a king. Yeah. Yeah, we've never heard a king be like, that's the little brother. Like, he might have been a little brother, but we don't know. Even the queen.
That's true.
Yeah. Is Michelle Obama walking around saying that she's somebody's older sister?
Even
the older sister term is that's basically you calling yourself old.
That part.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. I don't believe in one seeing old or young. The spirit is as youthful as you choose to be.
I know that's
Your spirit is youthful if you keep putting it in youthful spaces, environments, mind spaces. Because everyone can easily age with the amount of trauma and survival out here.
Yes,
it can make you age.
It can
make you dated. There's people that's freaking.
It can kill you.
People that's 16. I'm like, damn.
They look stressed. depressed. They
You
going through
home
it.
to do what? Oh, wow.
They be going through it.
Yeah, so...
Yeah. But living for your soul, like you said, just makes you look more youthful. Like you don't age.
I love the people that might have been... They might be physically aged, but they move in a mindset and do things in such a youthful space.
Like a youthful way.
Like we were on our way walking here, and we seen a woman that literally was over 70 riding a bike on the street.
Just chilling.
And I said to myself, that's me when I get that age.
You did say that.
Yeah, because she's still moving youthfully.
Yeah.
Like, I love seeing the elders who move in a youthful space. They're not going out home people watching. People watching, why?
Yeah.
They need to be watching you.
Yeah. Oh my God. No, but
she feeds on my Aquarius mental.
I really do.
You
like
be like
in my head, you can see it.
Because I'm in this space where like I have to manifest and see myself higher than where I'm at right now.
Absolutely.
And somebody has to do it because everybody's moving on a space where they're like, they're just getting by. And that getting by, who's going to be the winner? That's why we look up to celebrities so much. Because we're like, oh, they could do it.
Because they do.
They once was us.
They want... Talk about it.
Cardi B, Jay-Z.
They all started from
Obama. All these people came from EBT, Project.
Facts.
No, I'm not even saying that in a low vibrational way. No, they all came from some place. No one is above anyone. It's just whoever is willing to put the most time into themselves.
You're absolutely right.
And as you vibrate higher, those who don't align with you will naturally fall out. If they're still around, they're going to take from you.
That part. Yeah. If they're not at the snake, you're right.
The year of the snake, I had to literally remove some people who were taking. I was like, I'm not getting nothing from you. And then people coming in my life that's new were giving me everything I needed that I've been seeking my whole life from others. Not saying I'm seeking anything from others, but they were showing up for me in a place of how I show up for others. And the people I was keeping them around, I'm like, damn, I'm not getting nothing from you.
Right.
And if I have to discuss this with you, that's a problem.
That's a problem. Yeah, you should.
Yeah, every conversation is not needed to be a conversation.
That part, yeah.
It should be more of a confirmation. This is a confirmation.
Yeah.
This is like two individuals that love each other,
respect each other,
and are intentional about each other. Yeah, let's have more confirmations and less conversations.
I know that's right.
I should not have to confront you on. Yeah, I see why people avoid confrontation, but you have to confront people because it's like, whoa, what are you doing? Yeah, and I had like a friend that he literally was taking people, and also showing up doesn't always mean showing up for support. They just keeping face value because they see that you're aligning and your frequency is getting higher.
It's getting high, so you want to be around that.
They're trying to mirror that, and mirroring that, they show it up as showing support. Showing support is not always showing support. Showing support is literally sometimes taking because they just trying to be associated to you. Yeah. So you also have to be more cautious, which I am. Yeah. Especially that year of the snake. Like once I learned that year of the snake, I was like, oh, shedding. And I seen something on TikTok. Lady was like, anything that you are doubting or struggling with, or can't or have battling with, or can't navigate, it needs to stay in the year of the snake. It cannot move to the year of the horse. Because if the horse is moving forward, that is going to ruin the whole alignment for you. So I literally I've been working on myself daily, so it's just been naturally shedding off. Yeah. But there's a few things I'm like, I can't do. Yeah. Like the access thing.
Yeah, like we talked about earlier.
That's
dead.
Actually, that's way in the back, but I'm just saying it anymore. Yeah. And then there's also certain things that haven't ended yet, but you need to navigate that differently.
Before the beginning of the year, child.
Yeah, because there's certain things like, people might have like family ties or children ties. Like I have a girlfriend, she has like a son that's like 18, but he literally has a baby mama and problems in there. And she's done so much work on herself. And she's navigating how to go about her relationship with her son. So certain people, they can't cut ties with certain things, but it's how you navigate it.
How you navigate it, yeah.
And I was telling her, like, I wish your son could comprehend and see the woman I see.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you're dealing with people for years, especially family, they're only seeing who they choose to see, which is that person they first met, versus the people that's seeing you for the first time. They're seeing the person that worked on themselves.
Yeah.
That's nothing too. Removing people that are not at where you're at right now.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes changing circles is good too.
Yeah.
Only time the person can stay is if they're doing the same work as you. Yeah. So
that's true.
That the snake is real. When I was like, oh whoa, the snake. Yeah, the snake shed. You're shedding your skin of the things that's not for you. The things that stay on your skin, they're supposed to be for you.
It's dead weight.
Yeah, and that's why I love moving in a place of like no ties, being free. Like I'm not tied to no job, no family, no man, no money. Like I'm moving so freely. That way
it is free moving.
I can just move like a horse. If you see a horse that's really
just free and just
natural environment, they are so free. Here,
they're so light
in the wind. That's why it's so funny. I walk past Central Park. I feel so depressed because those horses are not in their natural state. Yeah, I'm just like, and that really bothers me. And I be looking at them in their eye, and they look at me. They be like,
I be feeling like when I look at animals in their eyes, sometimes I can see their soul. Like
horses. I be looking at them because I see my animal spirit as a horse. That's why I got a horse tattoo.
Oh, wow.
Even the way I'm shaped, I'm built in a horse manner with the hair. So I see my animal version of myself as a horse, and I see them. I look them in the eye. I even seen horses kind of jump when they walk past, when they see me coming.
Oh, wow.
Because I see that they're in prison.
Yeah,
like the way we have jails for us, that's a jail for them.
No, absolutely.
That's not their natural state.
That's abuse, yeah.
There's been horses that's fall to the ground because
I don't know.
Because they're not even like, I have, and nothing too. If you want to move in a place of showing up for others and blessings, you have to move also in a place of empathy. Like I have so much empathy for everybody, even for those that hurt me. I'm like, damn.
That part,
you still move to a place of hurting others.
That's something I would say that I want to take into 2026 because I want to have more empathy, and it helps me not hold on to like baggage and like the trauma people put me through, because kind of like, no, they going through stuff by themselves, so it's kind of like just same thing. I'll be going through stuff, and I like maybe project some of that negativity onto people unwillingly. They're doing the same to me, so I want to have empathy and compassion for people, but also not let people play with me.
Yeah, it's like I'm learning to have empathy for people in the terms of forgiveness, but that doesn't mean I continue with you.
That part.
Yeah, and
that's what I'm saying.
People show you who they are the first time. Yeah. There's no need for them to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if they respect you, they wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
So it's just forgiveness.
It's forgiveness. Yeah.
For yourself.
For yourself, exactly.
Yeah, not even for them. But
you can still empathize with them and still forgive.
And I think I spoke to you and our other friend about this. Mm-hmm. Some people need to know who they are. Not even play with who they are, because what they're doing is not human. It's not human. It's not from a place of love. They're coming from a place of selfishness, and they haven't taken the time to better themselves. Because when you better yourself, you're not going out here disrespecting, hurting, using, and and I've had this battle with a lot of employers. I'm even being wiser. Like, I don't feel comfortable here. It's not for me. Yeah, because it's a lot of people coming from a place of greed, no empathy, greed, selfishness in a bad manner, and they're just hurting people. And a lot of those who haven't taken the time to comprehend, to love themselves, they just going with it just to survive. So once they can comprehend it, you can learn to forgive them. But in that, once they done it once, it's enough. Yeah. Certain situations you can speak on it to come from a higher place. But even with that, I would be a little bit
real cautious.
Hesitant. Because whatever the first situation, it was that.
I'm learning that too.
And it's okay to move on.
Yeah,
It's so many different people out here.
Yeah.
You can have a new experience with someone else.
Absolutely. That part.
Yeah. I'm at a place now. We had problems the first time.
Yeah.
And we didn't get it right. It's a clip.
Yeah. I was talking to my friend about that. And she said the same thing. She mentioned your podcast when I was on it. She said, Deja, I noticed at the end of like one of the parts you said you want to keep things open. I think you asked one of the questions, do I leave things, do I just cut stuff straight off, or do you like leave it open-ended? And I normally do leave it open-ended. And she kind of clocked me. She was like, girl, I understand where you come from. You all light and love. You want to show people love. But sometimes you don't need them no more. Like, they don't need to still be in your life.
The time has passed. I seen, and I love social media because my social media feeds my mental healing constantly. I seen something where this African model was like, okay, once we end, it's the end. I don't want to see you ever. I don't wish you luck. I don't wish you the best.
Wow.
She was like, it's the end because it is the end. Especially shutting of the snake. It's the end. Once the snake sheds the skin, it's done. Why are you putting dead skin back on?
I see what you're
saying. And then people that are not addressing it, like we live in a ghosting time where people fall back and then they'll pop back up. No, it's going to keep happening.
It's going to keep happening.
Yeah, right. In that,
right.
Address how you feel.
Yeah.
And if they're not like open to take accountability, accountability sometimes is a two-way street.
Oh yeah.
But if y'all neither one is taking it, it's
then it's
done.
Just toxic at that point.
But it needs to be addressed. There's nothing open-ended. It's either you got the job or you didn't. There's no maybe. There's no such a thing as a maybe. It's yes or no.
But that goes back to the whole if the other person allows you, because you could have been open with it and wanted to have that sense of closure, and they just like shut you out. But then you just automatically just cut them off then, right? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, because they decided it.
They decided already for you. Yeah.
Even with these jobs, we don't have time to play.
Yeah.
I sent the employer email like, what's the hold up? And I heard nothing back from it. So it's done for me. Moving on. Yeah, I don't live in an open question phase. My questions need to be answered.
I understand.
Yeah, and our answer is usually has a certain time frequency. Yeah. It does not take all day. Because if it's taking all day, that means
the answer. So no, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I want to say that.
Love is immediately.
Immediate.
It slaps you in the face.
Yeah. Something, somebody, an opportunity.
Hesitation is a problem.
Is a problem. Like we were talking about confusion.
Yeah.
That confusion energy.
Confusion, hesitation. It can lead to a place of you just this other energy going in that you like, wait a minute, that's not what I align myself for.
Exactly. No, it's not aligned.
Yeah,
no.
But
you end up lowering yourself in order to meet that, and it's not worth it.
Looking back, because I've been doing a lot of work to get to this place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have anybody currently in my life that I am questioning.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Me neither.
And the funny thing about me, I've spoke up on each closing each time. Because people be like, the closure thing. Damn if you don't. I need it.
You do.
Because I don't need that openness. Me confronting you about it and you not responding or taking accountability for it or wanting to have a conversation about it shows me that the relationship was fake in the beginning with, and that you as a person did not do the work on yourself as I am. That means we're on two different frequencies.
Yeah.
And they can come back and be like, yo, I want to apologize for blah, blah, blah. And I hope all is well. Thank you. But no, thank you. Moving on. Like, I don't wish any good or bad.
I know what you mean.
Good or bad is like me trying to curse you too. Like, people be thinking like, oh, I wish you well. No, that's some little voodoo stuff you're saying as well. Like, I don't need that.
I gotta stop saying that.
I don't need that. I don't wish you any well. I appreciate the time we had.
And that's it.
Thank you for the lesson.
I don't have to wish nothing on you.
Yeah. Like, when I seen that post, I was like, yeah, she right. I should not feel bad about it. But don't deny and be like, that person, like you and that person have a good time together.
Right, that part. Be real.
I've had good times, but it doesn't align with the person I am right now.
So you gotta go.
Yeah. Like shedding of that skin.
Shed that skin.
Yeah. Like, people be like, oh, I have this friendship for 20 years. We know each other since we were kids. Really? Because y'all two don't align. Yeah. And the person that you met 3 months ago, Because y'all both taking the work. Y'all align so well together because y'all both are doing the work.
Y'all meeting each
Stop
other where y'all
keeping
at.
dead skin on you. Like,
It makes you feel heavy and
yeah, and then you constantly having these battles. You like, wait a minute, I've outgrown this. Why am I talking about this? Like, yeah.
I know, yeah.
Like, I be, like, when I meet a person that doesn't do the work on themselves, I'm like, I feel dumb.
Yeah, same.
I be mad at myself.
I be like, I feel like I went backwards.
And I'm not even upset at them. I'm upset at me.
Dead ass.
It's at the same time. Like, I've been so, like, when you come to a sense of knowing self and being so in tune with your mental frequency,
and you meet something that's not there.
You're not even mad at them. I'm mad at me.
Because, like damn, all the work I did.
Forget about the forgiveness part. I'm mad at myself because I put so much work in myself. Yeah. Why allow myself to put myself back in that position?
Yeah, I hate going
backwards. And I'm
backwards.
saying crazy stuff, and I'm like having to apologize to myself for doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, yeah.
But that's gonna happen along the journey too, right? We're gonna.
Yeah, it's so, and that's the thing too. We can't be too hard on ourselves.
Yeah, you said that earlier.
It's us part of us being human.
But we just learn from it.
Yeah, us staying there is the problem.
That's the problem. You have to notice it and be aware that you're going backwards. Some people don't know they're going backwards, and I don't get that part.
And sometimes going backwards is because you didn't learn the lesson.
I was gonna mention that. Yeah, you gotta retake the test.
Yeah, trust me. As much as I'm talking, sometimes I have.
Gotta retake the test.
Yo, I'll be like a dog moving around in circles. I'm like, the creator just said I haven't learned yet.
Yeah,
and I own it. And I'll be like, you know what? I haven't. And I gotta figure it out.
Yeah, we just gotta study harder.
And sometimes your growth can be in other places, but that growth, like me, romantically, my growth is still fumbling because I'm working on it, but I keep going in circles trying to navigate how to come with this because when it comes to me, I can control everything with myself, but I can't control others to move how I want them to move.
You can't never do that.
Yeah, so I have to align myself with people romantically that are aligned with me right now.
Exactly.
Because when you're up here, I'm not saying I'm above anybody. I've done so much here. This person is still there, and it's like it's so frustrating trying to get them where I'm at.
Yeah,
and it's not.
You can't force nobody to.
It's not post. Like I have to let a guy know, like this is not working.
It's not working. Yeah, because I can't help. You have to do that work yourself.
Yeah.
And
people think that going to school or
oh gosh.
No, they think that going to school is like making them a better person. It's
part too.
It's making your
resume look great,
or making your outer self look nice. Yeah. But you could be the most educated person and be the most dumbest person.
Can we talk about it?
Actually, I know a lot of those dumbest people are the most educated people.
Because you know why? They kind of just
they live for others.
They live for the accolades that they think could get in society, and they think they make them a good person.
The smartest people are the people that's like, you know what? I did what works for me, and I know what I did. Like they're not moving to please everybody else. Yeah. My family wanted me to be a doctor, so I'm a doctor. No, my family wanted me to be a doctor, but I'm aligned with something else. I'm doing what works for me.
Absolutely. So that's strong. That's the strength. I
notice like when I keep trying to meet people with it, I'm always going crazy. Like I be saying the worst things. I'm like, and it's not about them. It's because like my spirit is upset with myself because why the hell did you put yourself in that situation? Yeah. Knowing you know damn better, and sometimes when you know better, you actually feel it more. Because
but sometimes when you know better, and that's why you do better, right?
When you know better, you do better. That's supposed to be, but when you know better, you're not doing better because you put yourself in a situation. It's more stressful.
It's stressful.
Yeah.
But like you just said, it's just like another test, right? We just become aware of it. But that's what I'm saying. That's the difference between you knowing that you're going backwards. What I'm saying is there's a lot of people still out there that are going backwards and they just keep going back and they don't even aware of it. So they can't even begin to even retake the test.
I don't know if they're going backwards. They just stuck.
That part. They just stuck.
I think only going backwards if you move forward. Some people are just stuck.
But I've seen like a downtrot of people, like just it was bad, then it just got worse. So you can keep going backwards, actually, if you allow yourself to.
I don't want those people.
That's what I'm saying. I'm so grateful. That's because me and you, we're not coming across people like that.
I don't want to.
We're not going to. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You can't because we're attracting mirror reflections.
Exactly. So that's not going to happen. But what will happen, what we just talked about, is when we can't. It's a test.
Yeah. Oh gosh, some tests.
I know.
Yeah. Sometimes spirit and energy will test you. That's
absolutely.
True. It's how you navigate.
That's really shadow work too.
And also too, if you don't pass that test, it's okay.
It's okay.
Tests are meant to happen again.
Yeah, in this life or the next. But anyway, sometimes we don't get it this time. But the camera's about to go off, and this is such a beautiful episode. This is Siren again. Thank you so much for having me, for coming on the pod. I will see you guys next time. Again, all his socials, everything he's working on is going to be in the description. So go check him out. And thank you guys for listening to another episode of the Grass Headazz Podcast. Bye.